So it's day 2 of the 92 Stadium Challenge. I must say that I'm absolutely overwhelmed by the support this morning. I've woken up to more donations, a really big donation of £200 from Andrew Ackers, who is a Manchester City fan. So Andrew, thank you very much, and thank you to everybody else who's donated. I really appreciate it. Very grateful. I'm now on the way to Brighton, first ground of the day. It does seem very cold, very wet. It's been raining most of the night, so I don't know what the weather's got in store. But anyway, we'll be doing 5 grounds today, so really looking forward to it. So I'm outside the Amex Stadium, the home of Brighton and Hove Albion. I'm with Tim, Spurs fan. Tim, you've come down here to see me today. Thank you very much. And you've also given me a donation. Thank you very much indeed. Now, this is your local club, but you are a Spurs fan?
Absolutely.
Yeah, why Spurs?
Because they're the best.
Yeah.
I've been Spurs since I was 11. 67 Cup final, Tottenham Chelsea. You were either Spurs or you were Chelsea.
Yeah.
And I'm Spurs.
Oh yeah, we wouldn't be the other, would you?
Absolutely never.
Now, we've just been talking about the new stadium. How excited are you about getting in there?
I just can't wait. Absolute, and my whole family can't wait to get there.
Yeah.
So looking forward to it. Such exciting times for us. Yeah. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be the stadium that everybody wants, you know. Hopefully the team that everybody wants.
Will the trophies come, do you think?
In time, they will. Just so happy for the exciting football that we play.
Yeah.
Everybody says we do need a trophy. Probably we do. I think we're going to go for the bigger prize, you know. Yeah. Trophy. I think that's what it's going to be.
Well, hopefully.
I really do.
Yeah.
I really do.
Right, I'm off to run around Brighton Stadium. You're off to work. So I'm outside Brighton Stadium with Spurs fan Gary. Gary, thank you very much for joining me this morning.
No problem, Chris. Good to see you.
How have you found Wembley this year?
Okay, I've not been up that often to be honest with you, sort of expenses and stuff. And the atmosphere, as you know, is different. It's not good and stuff. And obviously semi-final didn't go as well. So I've been going to the semi since '94, '95 and stuff. So, but yeah, it's okay. At least it was in London anyway. So you know.
Now, if you live this way near Brighton,
I'm literally just a couple of miles down the road. Yeah.
why Spurs?
Why Spurs? Because I'm originally from Essex and stuff. So grandfather, father, me, my 2 sons. You know, so it's a big family thing. I mean, my dad used to take us up from Essex and stuff. So yeah. So I lived in London for a while, but I moved down to Brighton. So your team's your team, isn't it?
Exactly. Now, have you been down to the new stadium?
I have not since July was the last time, and obviously I've been checking out your videos. A bit concerned it won't get done this Saturday because you might be a bit busy, but we'll see and stuff. So yeah, I'm hoping to nip up in the summer. Just sort of before it opens, if it does open on time. I know you keep saying it's
18th of August. 18th of August.
I don't think it's going to be
date.
far away, but
Yeah.
I think it could be into September. But obviously, it's sort of it's not going to be far away.
How do you think that you will feel going into that stadium for the first time? Because we're all so used to White Hart Lane, and I think some Spurs fans feel like, oh, we're just going back to White Hart Lane, but this is going to be so different.
It is going to be different. I mean, I must admit, I love the lane, the atmosphere and stuff. Obviously, we did need to increase the capacity and stuff, and it gives more people a chance. I mean, I know I moaned at Wembley with its pick and mix and popcorn and stuff, you know, but it's all part of it. And I know with the breweries and stuff, and it's we'll see. I mean, obviously, if we start off well there, but if it starts off a bit dodgy, we'll all be saying, can we have the lane back? But you know, it's gone now, so you know. But at least it's you know, it's virtual. Well, some of it's on the same site.
If you could choose the first opponents in the Premier League game, who would you like?
I really don't
Brighton?
know. I wouldn't mind Brighton have stayed up, but obviously in case it went sort of didn't go quite right, then obviously I live down here and stuff, and I'd never hear the end of it that we beat you. So someone that so as long as we can, So
right, I've got to get in this stadium now,
Okay.
Gary. So thank you very much for joining me this
problem.
morning. Really appreciate it. So I'm now inside Brighton Stadium, the American Express Community Stadium. This opened in July 2011, and the first game was actually against Spurs in a friendly. Really nice stadium, this. The club have been very cooperative. They're allowing me to run around the pitch. Really nice, friendly club. And it's been really nice, actually. A couple of Spurs fans who live in Brighton actually come to say hello this morning. Tim and Gary, so thank you very much to you two. And the donations are still coming in. It's fantastic. Now up to 5,600, so I'm absolutely delighted. And it's nice as well because during this trip people have been sending lots of good luck messages and tweets and YouTube messages, so I really appreciate that. It's really nice because it just spurs me on that little bit more. Weather here is still a little bit of light rain, quite cold. But whatever the weather, just got to get on with it and complete the 92. This is ground number 9. So the next ground will be Crawley. So nearly at the end now. Right, number 9. So I'm now at ground number 10 of 92. I'm now at Crawley Town, the Checker Trade Stadium. So I'm going to run around here now. The noise in the background is the pitch is being dug up at the moment. A lot of work going on. Believe it or not, it's the first time they've done this in 20 years. So yeah, it's looking not a blade of grass in sight. So anyway, I'm going to run around now. Most of the pitches actually, certainly yesterday, they're all having work done to the pitches, being dug up. It's so different for me because I visit, obviously being a Spurs fan, visit Premier League grounds all the time. It's quite different to see the terracing like this. Anyway, it's really nice that the teams outside the Premier League have been very accommodating, and the staff are really friendly as well. Got a very nice welcome from the staff here at Crawley, which is really nice. And a lot of them have really helped with social media as well. Crawley were tweeting yesterday, they're going to be tweeting about it today. Gillingham again, excellent day, even though I visited their ground yesterday. They're promoting the challenge on social media and also sent the photographs and article to local press, so hopefully that will really help to raise a little bit more money for the Willow Foundation. And I'm really pleased to say that is now round 10 of 92 complete. Now, just while I sit here in the away dugout at Crawley Town, I would just like to really thank my main sponsors. Now, these are people that donated £92. They donated £1 for each stadium, so they donated £92. And these people were the people that I went to first, and none of them said no. They all said yes straight away. And these are the people on my t-shirt. Anytime Fitness, which is a gym near where I work. Dragon Martial Arts, so to Keith, thank you very much to Keith. Reggie's Fish and Chips, where occasionally I have a portion of chips. We've got Andrews UK, ebook distributor. Leston Stationery, great guy Del is. He donated quite a lot of money when I did the London Marathon a few years back, and Clacton Printers. So thank you to all of those. Now, those people, as I say, they donated first when this challenge seemed like a ridiculous idea, where they all sort of smiled at me and said, oh, okay, because I seem to come up with these ideas, and it's great when people go along with these ideas that I come up with. So a big thank you to them. Very, very grateful. So just outside the home dressing room here at Crawley, and this is the away dressing room. It's right next to the tunnel. So I'm outside the Checkatrade Stadium, the home of Crawley Town, with Spurs fan Roger. Roger, thank you so much for joining me and saying hello. How have you liked Tottenham playing at Wembley this year, and are you excited about getting in our new ground?
I think it went a lot better than we all thought it was going to, but yeah, I renewed my membership yesterday,
yeah.
So I can't get a season ticket because I live so far away, but I shall be there next year. Well, by hook or by crook, I'll get in next year.
Oh yes,
definitely.
Now I'm running obviously around the 92 grounds. Are there any ground stadiums that particularly your favourites that you've been to? Or any good stories? No.
So I used to go all the time. But I used to go, like, obviously Crystal Palace and Wimbledon in the old Bear Lane. That was back in the good old days.
Oh, Wimbledon's my next one actually. So, yeah, I'm about to go there now.
Yeah, no, I can't. Yeah. So I used to go home and away all the time until family and mortgages and work.
Life gets in the way.
I don't know how you manage it.
I've put life on hold for 2 weeks.
I bet you have, yeah. I was going to say, yeah.
My God, my office desk will be piled up when I get back.
Yeah, I bet it will be. Yeah, no.
But it's been good, and I know you've donated, so thank you very much for your donation, and very nice to meet you. So I'm now in the stadium, AFC Wimbledon. This is ground number 11. Of course, AFC Wimbledon play here, as do Chelsea ladies. This is the home ground for Chelsea ladies as well. I'm actually running through the stand here. I'm running inside because you can't actually get all the way around on the outside. So the staff members here have very kindly let me in. I'm a little bit worried about time. Portsmouth is the next ground, but I might change the order and head off to Barnet and Watford straight after here. Those are 2 of the 4 that I actually missed yesterday. So this is ground number 12. This is one of the grounds that I was meant to do yesterday. So finished at Wimbledon, I thought I was good for time. So I'm just going to fit Barnet and Watford in. So I'm at the Hive now, obviously the home of Barnet Football Club. They've very kindly let me in here to run around the pitch. So I'm going to do that right now. At least the sunshine's come out as well, because this morning it was quite drizzly, quite cold as well, so it has warmed up, a little bit better weather. I do feel better now that it's 12 grounds done, 80 to go. I'm really pleased to say as well that I'm now up to £5,700. Can't believe it. Someone asked me earlier, how much did you hope to raise? My target was 1,500. I'm just so bowled over by the generosity of people giving money to the Willow Foundation, but the Willow Foundation is a fantastic charity, it really is. So the money will be spent very wisely, and it will provide special days to young adults. So brilliant, so thank you very much. And that's another one complete. So I am now in Vicarage Road, the home of Watford Football Club. Here we are, look, got dugouts here. As I said, I'm so glad to have put this one and Barnet in today. So I've now got to do Palace and Charlton. So half of the ground inside I wasn't able to run in. I could only run in half of it due to the way that the pitch goes, and on the edge of the pitch it's actually on different levels. So from a health and safety point of view, they've asked me to run the other half outside. But Watford have actually been superb, very supportive of me and the charity. They've donated this sign pennant as well, which is absolutely fantastic. This will go towards an auction, well, this going in an auction, and obviously all the proceeds will go to Willow. So I'll be auctioning all these signed items that have been donated from the clubs at the end of the challenge. So thank you very much, Watford. So I'm now in Fratton Park, the home of Portsmouth Football Club. This is ground number 14. The next one will be Southampton. Now, sadly, a lot of work's going on in here at the moment, so I can't run around the pitch, so I'm going to have to run outside the stadium on this one. So I'm going to go and do that very quickly, because I don't want to hit the rush hour traffic going to Southampton. Did warn me about this, that I actually have to run away from the ground and then through a Tesco car park and then away and then around the ground. So this is probably about double the distance that I'd normally do with one of the grounds. I'm going to go over this fence. So you can see here that all of the club is fenced off. So you can see I've had to run quite a distance from the stadium to get round. But of course, if we're going to do this, we're going to do it properly. And that is ground 14 complete. So I'm now at St Mary's Stadium, of course the home of Southampton Football Club. This is ground number 15 of 92. Last one of today, so I'm going to run around the stadium now. There seems to be an awful lot of building work going on at a lot of these grounds that I've been visiting during June, which I suppose is the best time for them to make any improvements to the stadium or change anything. Just means I've got to run around a lot more. So today is the end of day 2. I'm really pleased actually. I've now completed 15 grounds, 8 yesterday, 7 today. It was only meant to be 5 today, and really lucky. I thought that I was good for time. I actually went back, drove from AFC Wimbledon, and then completed Barnet and Watford, and those are 2 of the 4 that I missed yesterday. So it's really nice to think now that I've only got 2 to catch up on, not 4. So Crystal Palace and Charlton will have to be done sometime in the next 11 days or so. Anyway, I am now in Bournemouth. Really excited because yesterday where I stayed, I was about an hour and 20 away from Brighton. Absolutely exhausted yesterday. It was about a 13.5-hour day of running and driving. Not that I'm complaining at all. Because this is the challenge. I knew it wasn't going to be easy, certainly on that first day. Anyway, it was fantastic because when I woke up this morning, there were so many donations, and I'm pleased to say that not an hour went by today where there wasn't a donation. So I'm so grateful for everybody's donations and sponsors. Anyway, today started off at Brighton, then went to Crawley, then went to AFC Wimbledon, then fitted in 2 that I missed yesterday, which were Barnet and Watford. Then went south and then done Portsmouth and Southampton. And then obviously come over to here, all ready for Bournemouth in the morning. Tomorrow it's only 4 grounds, but I say that it won't be a lot of running tomorrow, but it will be a lot of driving, going down to Plymouth, Exeter, Yeovil, and obviously Bournemouth. So tomorrow should be an interesting day. And then following that, then going up to Bristol, and then the following day starting Bristol Rovers, Bristol City. So anyway, it will be day 3 tomorrow. So I will be a quarter of the way there. of the 12 days, so really looking forward to it. So if you haven't donated or sponsored me and would like to do so, it is for a fantastic cause, the Willow Foundation. You can do in the link below, which is in the description, but I'll give you it anyway. It's www.justgiving.com/92 stadiums 12 days. And thank you very much for everybody's support.